Would you like to conquer your reality with the power of your mind and create your life the way you want it to be with the law of attraction? If so, today I have for you 3 simple manifesting hacks to totally dominate your reality, and you're really gonna love them. All right, the first one that I've got for you to take control is something a lot of people don't like to do, but it is magic. It is magic. I'm gonna explain to you why. It is to take ownership. Take ownership of what is going on in your reality, no matter how big, how small, or how ridiculous. And you don't even have to take my word for it. You can look to the most powerful people on earth and watch them talk, and you're gonna hear them taking credit for a lot of things that are going on that don't seem to have anything to do with what they have created. Very powerful people frequently take credit. And this may seem very narcissistic, but it works. It works at creating your reality. So let me share with you a little story of how this works from my own personal life this past week. So my family and I love Disney, okay? And so we took my kids to Disney this past week because it was my son's birthday and he wanted to go. And we were having a really good time. But we came to a part where we had gotten separated. I had to do something separate. My husband and my kids went off and we said, okay, we're gonna meet up at Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Train. And this is at Hollywood Studios in Disney in Orlando, Florida. Okay. So anyway, I got there first and I'm waiting for my husband and my kids to show up. And there's nobody at the ride. I mean, there's people, but they're clipping on through. Okay. So I'm sitting there thinking this is going to be a breeze. This is going to be easy. No big deal. Well, my husband and my kids walk up and they're squabbling with each other. They've gotten upset about something. And for whatever reason, I let that get to me and I started getting annoyed. And there we are standing in front of the Hollywood studios, picking on each other and squabbling with each other because everyone's kind of frustrated with each other and frustrated with the fighting. And finally I'm like, you know what? It's fine. Let's just get in line, get in the ride. And I look over at the ride. And suddenly, that nice clipping along line, I don't know what happened. All of a sudden, there's a line coming out the door, stacked way, way up. It's all stopped up. And I'm like, are you kidding me? What happened? So we go get in line and we're in line and there's people kind of pushing and shoving and trying to get in front of us and it just wasn't working out. And I turned to my husband and I said, we just need to get out of here. We need to get out of here because I just created a nightmare of a line and I'm too resistant and it's not going to work. And my husband's used to this kind of conversation with me, but he rolls his eyes at me. He's like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? There's no way that you created a line on this ride. Because it had to have been like that before. I'm like, no, I'm telling you, there was nobody here. People were just getting on. It was so quick. He's like, there's no way that happened. And I said, yes, it is. I just did that. I got frustrated. I created a longer line on this ride. So I have to get centered so everything starts working again. So, you know, he listens to me and we leave and we decide that we're going to leave Hollywood Studios and we're going to jump on the Sky Bucket transportation, which takes you from Hollywood Studios over to Epcot. So we're going to jump parks. So we start walking and we start kind of laughing at it. He's laughing at how silly I am. And then all of a sudden the temperature starts to drop and there's a breeze that comes through. And I know it's cold most places this time of year, but I live in Florida and it had been kind of hot. We were getting kind of sweaty and all of a sudden there was a nice cool breeze and things were feeling better. We got right on the Sky Bucket and we ended up getting right onto a really great ride at Epcot called Guardians of the Galaxy. And if you've never been on that ride is awesome. I would much rather get on that ride immediately than on Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Train, which is also an awesome ride. But just to prove the point, whenever you take ownership, you take back control. I created this line. I'm going to create something else better over here. And you will. Be willing to accept credit for all kinds of stuff. Good, bad, big, silly, ridiculous. It could be a line at a theme park. Take ownership for it. Because the message that you start to put out to the universe is, I'm the one in charge. I'm the one creating. I'm the one doing this. And when you do that, it reminds you to stay centered, stay in your happy place, stay in the flow, and to allow good things to happen for you. And by the way, getting on the Guardians of the Galaxy ride was actually a big deal for me because I had mentioned in another video a while back on eliminating resistance now. And I'll put the link to that video if you want to watch that one. I had mentioned in that video that over the last few years, I had started manifesting more motion sickness in my life. And so I've been getting more sick and more nauseous on theme park rides. And I had been terrified to get on Guardians of the Galaxy because so many people had told me that when they got off that ride, they felt nauseous. Well, I got on that ride quickly. It was the coolest ride I've ever been on. And I didn't get nauseous. So it was a really, really big win for me. All right, now for my next manifesting hack to conquer your reality with the power of your mind is to be decisive. Be decisive. Make quick decisions. Now, to conquer your reality, you really got to step into the vibration of what it means to be a conqueror. Okay, a conqueror is someone who's going to take credit, like we mentioned in the last point. And they're also someone who's going to take charge. They're not going to be someone who weighs out a bunch of different options and hems and haws. No, they just take quick, bold, decisive action. And so you want to harness that in your day-to-day life and avoid deliberating and avoid nitpicking and just get on to it. The interesting thing about being decisive is that it really sets you into the vibration of being the creator of your reality and being, knowledgeable of the fact that you are the creator. Now, if you really know that you are the creator, you really know it on a gut level that you are the one creating your reality, would you be worried about making a mistake? No. You just change it, right? If I'm creating all of it and I make a little problem over here, no big deal. I'll just make something else. And so somebody who really believes that they are the conqueror and the creator of their reality is going to take that quick, decisive action because it doesn't matter if they make a boo-boo, okay? It doesn't matter if this doesn't manifest quite the right way. That's fine. We'll just do it again later. Okay, so that's something that you really want to step into. And so something that I do in my personal life with choices and decisions is I try to make choices and decisions quickly. I don't deliberate. And if I find that there's something I'm stuck on and it's kind of hard for me to just choose a side, I'll flip a coin. Okay, I will defer to that. I will literally flip a coin and just do whatever it tells me to do and move on. Someone who takes bold, decisive action is screaming loudly into the universe that they believe everything is going to work out for them. And so when you are decisive with your courses of action, they will work out much, much better for you than if you hem and haw and deliberate. All right, I've got some more ways for you to conquer your reality with the power of your mind. But first, if you enjoy law of attraction videos that teach you how to create the reality of your dreams, please make sure to go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And of course, turn on the handy notification bell. I put out content like this every single week, and I know you'll enjoy coming along for the ride. Now, the next way to conquer your reality with the power of your mind is to take chances and risks and to dream big. Again, if you want to conquer your reality, you got to step into the vibration of what it means to be a conqueror. Okay, a conqueror is someone who, by definition, is going to take chances, is going to take risks, is going to go for the big score. That's what a conqueror is. And so you really want to train yourself to be in the habit of taking risks. Now, I don't mean taking risks on things that you think are going to be bad for you, like doing a bunch of drugs or, driving like a maniac on the road. No, what I mean by this is, for the dreams that you have for yourself, the manifestations, the things that you want to accomplish, your goals, set them higher. Playing timidly and setting small goals is a scarcity mindset. Now, there's nothing wrong with small goals, but if you're going to spend your time setting a goal, set a big one. Big goals are more of an abundance mindset, an abundance vibration, a belief that you can have, do, or be anything that you want. The people who are willing to risk it all are the people who believe in themselves, not their limitations. And so whatever dreams you have for yourself, set them higher. Now, on a personal level, when I first started doing the work that I do now, I played small. I didn't have really big goals for myself. I wasn't trying to sell, hundreds of thousands of dollars in courses and memberships. I wasn't trying to have the play button on YouTube. I wasn't trying to get all of that. I had small, what I felt were very achievable goals. And it's not to say I didn't meet those goals or manifest those goals, but when I started reaching a lot higher, that's when things started really clipping for me. If you're going to take the time to write something down in your journal, an intention, why not ask for what you really want rather than bringing it down to what you feel is achievable? And you really want to train yourself to ask for big things, and you will find that more of those big things come to you. Now, are there any risks that you've ever taken in life that have paid off for you? If so, please make sure to go ahead and comment those below in the comments so that people can see that taking risks, taking big chances, and setting big dreams is the route to conquering your reality. And if one of the big goals that you have for yourself is to get into the physical condition of your dreams, you would really love getting my Best Body Tips worksheet. I've designed a free worksheet that gives all of my top body manifesting tips so that you can lose weight and get into the shape that you really want to be in this year. If you'd like to pick those up for free, you can go to bestbodytips.com. Again, that is bestbodytips.com, and I will go ahead and put that link below in the description. Additionally, if you are new to my work here, I would love to invite you to take my 5-minute Law of Attraction test. If you would like to know for sure that you are the one creating your reality, I designed a very simple, very quick manifesting test where you can prove it to yourself. Put something out and watch it come back. And to take that test now, please go to manifestingtest.com. Again, that is manifestingtest.com. I'll also put that link in the description, but manifestingtest.com is the direct link. Thanks so much for watching today's video on how to conquer your reality with the power of your mind. I really hope that you enjoyed it. And of course, I look forward to bringing you another one soon. Bye-bye.